Hey guys, do you want a cleaner home in 2023? If so, I have 11 rules. I know there are a lot of rules out there on YouTube. I have boiled it down to the key things that you can do every week that will help you to have a cleaner home. So let's get started. My first rule is to clean one room a week. So I think that this tip is life-changing. Just pick one room and take 1 week to clean it. If this week is your bedroom, okay, well then this week, do the sheets on Monday. Then on Tuesday, maybe you're gonna clean the floors. Maybe on Wednesday, you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna dust all of the surfaces. And then 1 week later, your whole room is clean, and then you're gonna move on to the next room. My next rule is to clean as you go. So essentially, you can think of this in a couple of ways. One of the things that I like to do, for example, is I'll clean as I cook. So while I'm waiting for like one step in the cooking process, I'll move on to the next step, and I will go ahead and at the same time, I will put some dishes away or wash some dishes. I'll put some spices away. You know, whatever it is, I'm constantly kind of doing some cleaning as I'm doing the activity. Another thing I like to do here is to never leave a room empty-handed. So if I'm leaving the living room, I'll just take a quick scan of the living room and I'll grab anything that doesn't belong there and I'll take it with me wherever I'm going. Same thing when I go up my stairs or down my stairs. Anytime I need to go upstairs, I'll just quickly scan the downstairs and grab whatever needs to go upstairs and I'll take it with me. And another way you can implement this is the one-touch rule. So if you can only touch something once and get it back to where it needs to be, then go ahead and do that. So rather than like taking it and putting it down and then a couple hours later moving it somewhere else, don't do that because then you're touching it multiple times and it's just taking longer. The next is to create a daily checklist for cleaning. This doesn't have to be crazy. For me, I have a couple of simple things that I like to do each day. That includes before I go to bed, making sure that the sink is free of dishes. I also wipe out the kitchen sink and I wipe down the counters. You know, I load the dishwasher. If you don't have a dishwasher, then just go ahead and wash your dishes. I also wipe out the bathroom sinks each day because I think that helps the bathroom stay clean. Also, if you're liking this content, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel for more tips like these. My next rule is to vacuum high traffic areas daily. I highly recommend getting a stick vacuum if you don't have one already. I used to vacuum every day and I would pull out the big vacuum cleaner with the big cord. It was such a hassle. I don't do that anymore. Now I simply pull out the stick vacuum and I vacuum areas where we're using a lot. That includes like the entryway, the living room, the kitchen. What's even better is if you can get a robot vacuum and then you just set it and forget it. I set our robot vacuum daily and it just gets under the furniture, kind of automates everything for you so you don't have to worry about it. My next rule for a cleaner home in 2023 is to enlist the help of your family members. You do not have to be the only person who cleans. In fact, you shouldn't be the only person who cleans. You should have your kids or your roommates, whoever's in the house, whoever's contributing to the mess, they should be helping you clean. Because really, you can't and you shouldn't be cleaning all by yourself. You need to share the responsibility as best as possible. My next rule is to be mindful of what you bring home. I promise you, the secret to a clean house is to have less stuff. 100%. What I like to do is I actually like to tell myself, okay, we're gonna go on a new purchase ban and I'm not gonna buy anything for 6 months. One time I even did it for a year. It was such a good thing to do because it reduced the clutter in my house that year by so much. When you're just shopping and buying things that you may or may not need, your house just gets cluttered and then you can't stay on top of it and it's really hard to keep your home clean. So try to put a limit on what you purchase or even just go cold turkey and don't purchase anything that you don't need and see how it goes. I promise you, it's gonna make your house so much cleaner. My next rule is to designate days for everything. This tip has been so helpful for me. Some of the things I like to do is on the weekend, we'll designate that day for grocery shopping. We work full time, so going grocery shopping on Saturday or Sunday works for us. Then I have 2 designated laundry days. I like to do laundry on Wednesdays and Saturdays. I've got 3 kids. We do have a lot of laundry in the house. I feel like if I could do my laundry on those 2 days, it's a lot easier for us because then I'm never having to do like a giant load of laundry and everyone just knows like these are the days we do laundry, these are the days you'll get your clothing back, and it just works really well. I also have dishwasher days. We run our dishwasher every other day. And it just helps us stay on top of the dishes and keep things clean. Let me know in the comments below what days you do particular activities on, or if you even have designated days. I'd love to hear it. The next tip is to put your clothing away as soon as it's ready. I am super guilty of leaving clothing, even folded clothing, sitting in the laundry basket for days, all because I don't want to take it upstairs and put it away. Or even the kids, I'll put it in their room and I'll ask them to put it in their drawers, and it will also sit for days. So my tip is to just put it away as soon as possible. If you don't do that, then what happens is you keep on washing laundry, you keep on piling up the clothing, and then all of a sudden you don't know what's dirty and what's clean, and you have to end up doing extra work. So just put it away as soon as it's done. Okay, my next rule for a cleaner home, and this is a tough one, but it's to adjust your expectations. I have been really trying to do this myself as well. I know this is a hard thing to do, but sometimes you just have to say to yourself, is it clean enough? If it is, then it is good enough. It does not need to be perfect. I need to adjust my expectations of what's truly possible and what the house can look like and just get there.
Hey guys, this is future me, and I'm back because I completely forgot to give you one of my most important cleaning rules for 2023. And that is to be sure that you have the proper cleaning tools. I can't tell you how much time you can waste if you don't have the proper cleaning materials. I'm going to link some of my favorites below, but a couple of things to get you started. Microfiber cloths. These are great for cleaning. They pick up all kinds of dust. They have little loops that really pick the dust up well, and they work on all kinds of surfaces and they don't leave streaks. That's why I love using them on countertops, glass. I use them to dust. There are so many uses. I also recommend getting sponges and paper towels, of course. Sponges generally last for 1 to 2 months. So they're really good. You can use them, of course, on your dishes, but then also have cleaning sponges for the bathroom and for the kitchen. I love magic erasers. I use the real ones. I also use the knockoff magic erasers. I will link the ones that I love below. I use so many of these. These will save you a ton of time. They save me a ton of time. And of course, a mop. I've got the big mop that I always use, but then I also have a spray mop. I can link the one that I love, but it's really easy. You just pull it out, you can put your own cleaning product in it and just use it, and it's really quick. Just think about the tools that you need for the job, and that will be so helpful to you and will really help you to have a cleaner home.
My next rule for having a clean house is to make your own cleaning products. I think this will save you so much money. You can use natural ingredients that you already have in your pantry, and these cleaners are so effective. I have these cleaners made. I have them in the rooms where I like to use them, so they're easily accessible. When I want to clean the kitchen, I just reach under the cabinet and I've got my kitchen products, and I love doing this. You can make all kinds of products from glass cleaner to all-purpose cleaner. It's so easy to do. I've got a video on how to make your own DIY natural cleaning products and which rooms you can use them in. I'll link that here. Go ahead and click this video to learn more. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great year.